3 days before my wedding, my phone buzzed while I was at my desk. I thought it might be a last-minute question from the florist or a delivery update for the suits. Instead, it was Lisa. The message was longer than usual. I read it twice before I let it sink in. "Hey, Michael. Just want to be open with you. Andrew reached out. His mom's health is declining, and he's been struggling. I think he needs me. I'll be staying at his lake house Thursday and Friday night for closure. Nothing will happen. I promise. The wedding's still on. Love you. Andrew Martin, her ex of 4 years. The man she swore she was done with when we got serious. I didn't get angry. I didn't throw my phone or curse or send a wall of messages like I might have 5 years ago. I just stared at that glowing screen and felt everything inside me settle into silence. There's a kind of pain that doesn't scream. It just sits. And that text, those words sat like concrete in my chest. I replied, "Handle what you need." Her response was instant. "Thank you. You're the most secure man I know. This is why I'm marrying you. You get me." I didn't respond again. I sat there for another 5 minutes, blinking at the cursor on my screen, then picked up the phone and called the venue. "Hi, this is Michael Harper. I need to cancel the event scheduled for this Saturday." The coordinator sounded stunned. "Sir, that's 3 days away. Are you sure? You'll lose your deposit." "That's fine. Cancel everything." Next, I called the airline and the resort in Maui. Then I called a moving company. Then Daniel, my best friend and groomsman. "I need to crash at your place for a few days," I said. No questions, just a quiet yeah. Of course, back at the apartment, I began packing the essentials. I didn't touch her things. I didn't write a note. I didn't leave a dramatic mess. I just took what was mine and left the ring box on the kitchen counter, still closed, still sealed. People always think betrayal comes in shouts and slammed doors, but sometimes it comes with a calm message wrapped in self-righteousness. And sometimes the response is quieter than anyone expects. Just boundaries, just peace, just gone. Daniel didn't ask questions the first night. He handed me a beer, nodded toward the guest room, and let me sit with the silence. I needed that. The stillness, the space to process. By morning, the phone lit up like a wildfire. Lisa had discovered the venue cancellation, then the honeymoon, then the fact that I'd moved out. Her text started soft. "I'm confused. Did something happen? Michael, please say something. You know I wouldn't do anything. It was just for closure." When I didn't answer, her tone shifted. "You're overreacting. You're being dramatic. This is exactly why I didn't tell you at first." I was honest. "Isn't that what you always wanted?" By noon, her maid of honor texted me. Then her mom. Then, to my disbelief, Andrew himself sent a message. "Hey man, just wanted to clear the air. Lisa's here because she cares about me as a friend. Don't let this ruin something good." That one made me laugh. A dry, hollow sound I didn't recognize as my own. I looked at Daniel. "You believe this?" He shrugged. "People always try to control the story after they lose control of the person." By evening, Lisa sent a voice note. I didn't listen to it. I didn't need to. Her choices spoke louder than anything she could say. I told Daniel, if anyone asks, forward them the message she sent me. No commentary, just her words. He nodded. Done. Somewhere between the 15th and 20th text, I realized something. She never said she was sorry. Not once. Not even a whisper of apology. Only justifications and demands. I'd lived a life before Lisa where I tolerated that kind of spin. I dated women who twisted reality like it was an art form, who used guilt as currency. But I swore I wouldn't live like that again. So I stayed quiet. No rage, no exposure, no pleading. Just silence. And in that silence, the power returned to me. 2 days before what would have been our wedding, Lisa went public. A carefully filtered selfie. Her face tear-streaked. Mascara artfully smudged. "Please pray for me. Michael is struggling with panic attacks and left days before our wedding. I don't know how to help him. I still love him." The comments flooded in. "Men don't know how to handle love, sending strength. Babe, you deserve someone who won't run." I sat on Daniel's balcony, coffee in hand, watching her fabricate a new reality with every post. Panic attacks. I hadn't had one in over 8 years. Therapy, running, mindfulness. I'd rebuilt my life with discipline. My mental health wasn't the reason. She was. I didn't want to respond. I wanted to keep my peace. But there's a fine line between staying quiet and letting someone light your name on fire. So I posted one screenshot. No caption, just the original message from Lisa, the one where she told me she'd be staying with her ex at his lake house for closure. The internet did the rest. The comments under her post turned fast. Girl, this you? So his panic attack was a boundary? You said you were honest. This looks calculated. Lisa deleted her post within hours. But the screenshot had already spread, shared, reshared, discussed. My DM is filled with people, some sympathetic, some shocked, some laughing at how badly she fumbled. I didn't say another word. Let them decide for themselves. Let her swim in the storm she created. Lisa's sister, Natalie, texted me privately. You did the right thing. We warned her. She thought she could test you and still have the wedding. Test me. That word stuck in my throat like a shard of glass. Love isn't a test. It's a choice. And the moment she made hers, I made mine, the morning of what should have been our wedding. I woke to sunshine through Daniel's window. My phone was quiet. No alerts. No panic. Just peace. Asterisk, the venue had been double booked. And everyone but Lisa knew it. A children's charity gala was in full swing, balloons, folding chairs, face painting, and a donation raffle in the courtyard where our wedding was supposed to be. But Lisa showed up anyway, in full makeup, veil clipped in, Margaret the ever-controlling family matriarch by her side, demanding the space. She paid for it. Margaret shouted, "The least you can do is honor the reservation." The event coordinator tried to de-escalate, explaining calmly that the cancellation had been processed, and the charity had booked the space fair and square. But Lisa wasn't listening. Her voice cracked as she tried to explain to stunned guests, many of whom didn't even know the wedding was off. She's confused. Margaret told them, Michael's just having a moment. But then Natalie showed up. Lisa's own cousin, Andrew's sister. She wasn't in a dress. She wore jeans, a simple black t-shirt, and an expression like a courtroom verdict. "I'm only going to say this once," she said, stepping into the circle of drama. "There was no family emergency. My mom's fine." Andrew lied. He told me Lisa was falling for him again, and they just wanted to test if fate would bring them back together before she settled. Silence. Heavy, nauseating silence. Margaret froze. Lisa's face drained of color. One guest's glass shattered on the sidewalk. Another woman whispered, "Oh my God," and I watched it all from a distance. I wasn't there in person, but Daniel was, live streaming it discreetly from behind a group of confused donors. The absurdity, the raw exposure, it didn't feel like revenge. It felt like clarity. I didn't need to humiliate her. I didn't need to yell. The truth had done the job for me. Back at Daniel's place, I closed my laptop, turned off my phone, and poured myself a drink. I stared out the window as the sun dipped behind the skyline, orange melting into violet. This was supposed to be my wedding night. Instead, it became the night I finally saw the entire truth laid bare, not just about Lisa, but about everything I'd narrowly escaped. And I didn't feel loss. I felt free. Asterisk.